Hello everyone, welcome here to Musicians Edition. As always on the guitar, I'm Evan, and we are entering our Christmas series here as we get into the holidays. And I'm going to be doing Feliz Navidad on the guitar. And so this is going to be just the lead melody that we're going to be playing here. So not actual guitar parts, but just the lead melody that we're going to mimic here on the guitar. And so we're going to do the vocals of the verse and the chorus. And that's really all there is to this song. They just repeat those same parts over and over with a bit different lyrics at some parts. But that's really all we're gonna do. So just verse and chorus, you can go ahead and repeat those over and over. It sounds like a full song. That's gonna be very nice. So let's go ahead and get into this. So we're gonna start with the verse. And so this is the whole Feliz Navidad part that's gonna keep going on here. So the verse repeats quite a few times, but it's the same thing that repeats over and over. So we just need to know this main chunk of it here. And so that is gonna be this. That's how it starts off. Okay, so what I played there was on the third string from the top, I'm playing the second fret to start us off on Fi, go up a string, and I'm gonna play the third fret, Lis, down to the second fret of the same string, Na, back up to 3, and finish on it open. So mostly just that one string. I start off on the one lower on the 2, and then come back up and finish everything off up on that B string. Go ahead and practice that one up. We can go nice and slow so you can hear how that is. Okay, make sure you got that down because that is going to repeat, because in the Feliz Navidad song they do say Feliz Navidad quite a few times. So here that is. Perfect. But some of the times they say Feliz Navidad, it's not those same exact notes, including the very next time that they say it here. So that is going to be this way now. Okay, there it is. So we have two different kinds here, and these are going to be back to back. So starting it off, it was, and then, okay, that's the two ways they're going to play the actual words of Feliz Navidad here. So that does start off the first verse here and all the verses, that part we just did. So we want to make sure we can do that back to back, so make sure you practice that. Okay, easy enough. And then we're just going to play that first one more time anyway. Okay, so that's what we have so far. We have Feliz Navidad 3 times in a row. The middle one is that different one where you're playing it more open. But then the third one is the same as we did it the very first time. So let's go ahead and work on the part after that, which is going to be Prospero anno y felicidad. And that finishes our verse. This next part coming up, and we just repeat the same thing over and over. So it's pretty easy. Let's do this. So Prospero, we're going to be playing open on the G string, then go 2 times and play open on the B. So Prospero, and that's it, okay? So Prospero, and that's going to lead us into the next part where we're going to be playing the second fret of the G string for anno, anno, and then we're going to go up to that B string again, play that open, E, come back down to the second fret where we just played, Fi, let go, we're going to play 2 hits, Li, Si, and we're going to jump up to the 4th fret of the D string for Dad to finish off that melody. So this is the hardest part we've gotten to so far, so let's make sure we got this down. Starting off with Prospero, that part was pretty easy. Just open hits. Prospero, and we're going to play 2nd fret twice. Anno, go up a string open. E, Fi, Li, Si, Dad. So making that jump up to fret the 4th fret of that D string is a bit more difficult, but luckily we played just 2 open hits right before it, so your fingers are free to move around and find their spot right there as we get there. So let's play this one more time, starting from Prospero. Prospero, anno y felicidad. Yes, this part is a little bit more difficult, but once you have this down and those Feliz Navidads down, you have the whole verse, which is pretty much half the song because this repeats quite a few times. So let's go ahead and hear what this whole thing is going to sound like together. If we need to practice any of these individual parts, go ahead and do that now. We're going to go ahead and move on and see if we can tie it all together here nice and slowly. So from the top, we had Feliz Navidad. Another Feliz Navidad, the different way coming. Okay, first Feliz Navidad way, again. We're gonna go straight into Prospero, so let's tie that all together here. Okay, that's where you wanna get to with it, having it all nice and connected. Make sure you go ahead and practice it so you can get that down. You have the tabs on here, you can always pause and follow along before I jump ahead to this next part. Okay, but when you do have this down, that is the verse. This is the part we're going to repeat. The beginning of the song plays this part 2 times in a row, and then it takes us into the chorus. So let's jump into that chorus to make sure we can have that down. If you're still working on that verse, make sure you stay there and get nice and confident with it. We're going to go ahead to the chorus. So this chorus, we are going to be doing the I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. All right, so this is a little bit harder than the verses, I'd say, because the verses repeat Feliz Navidad over and over again. This does repeat this same kind of I want you to wish you a Merry Christmas 3 times, with a kind of change up for the second time, just like it did with Feliz Navidad. But it plays it a bit quicker, so it makes it a bit more challenging. So we're going to start off I want to wish you a Merry Christmas by playing 4 times on the high E 2nd fret. Okay. I want to wish, then we're going to let go. You, and we're going to go to the 3rd fret of the string right below for A, Mer, let go. We're going to play it 2 times. Re, Chris, fret that same spot again, that 3rd fret of the same string, miss. Okay, so this isn't too hard. Altogether it is. Okay, just get used to playing those 2 3s in a row, 2 opens in a row, and then finish on that 3 for the end there. But here it is again. Okay, not too hard. All right, make sure you got this down because there's a part that is gonna come back before we go on to this next part here. All right, so that is, again, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. This next part is a very similar kind of melody, just different words are there. With lots of presents to make you happy. That is going to be. Okay. So 4 times on the high E, but we're not fretting the 2nd fret. We're just going to play it openly. So not I. With lots of pres. Back to that 3rd fret of the B string. We played it last time. Zents. Then go 2 times open on this same B string. To make. We're going to keep going down 1 more string down to the G, and we're going to play 2 1 2. You happy. So a bit more connected. Let's hear that. With lots of presents to make you happy. Okay, there you go. All right. All right, so now we have these 2 main parts of the chorus. There's only going to be 1 more part coming up, but let's just make sure we do have this down. So we had starting off with the 4 notes on the 2nd fret. The second time you go through, it's 4 notes openly. So let's make sure we got each of these down here. So I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. All right, second part, openly on the high E to start us off 4 times again. With lots of presents to make you happy. All right, so if you do not have this part down, make sure you go ahead and practice it because this next part is going to kind of add on to that and be a little more difficult. So make sure you have this down. 1 more part coming up, then we're done with the chorus. So this last part, it is again a I want to wish you a Merry Christmas, but we end with from the bottom of my heart. So that part is going to be a bit differently, but it starts off the same. So 4 times on the 2 again. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. All the same so far. All right, but here's where it's gonna start to change up. So from the beginning it was, that's it. And then that does finish the chorus here, but let's make sure we can break this down so you guys do have it down there. So again, it started off the same, up to there, and then instead of coming back and playing that 3 again, we play it one more time openly for miss, then we go up to the high E openly, from, come back down to the 3rd fret of the B, the, 2 times on the 2 of the same string, bottom, back to that 3, of, then we're gonna go back up to high E openly, play it twice, my heart, and then we're gonna add in the kind of slides here with the 2 and the 3. So that's 2 of the high E coming down to the 3 of the string below. So nice and slow, let's play this whole thing together from the I Wanna Wish You. Here it is, 4 times on 2. Okay, so I'll say it one more time just with the words as I play it here. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. There it is. Heart. There we go. Okay. So that is the chorus. So we have a verse. We have a chorus. We just got to make sure we can play these all the way through, and we can play them back to back because that's how the song's going to go. So let's do this chorus all the way through together here nice and slowly. So from the top we had I Want to Wish You a Merry Christmas. 4 times on the 2. 1, 2. Here we go. That is the entire chorus. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. Do make sure you can continue to play this all the way through. So you got the tabs on here. You can always pause at the different parts to make sure you've got it down. And once you do, you've got an entire verse. You've got an entire chorus. So let's just break down how we're gonna do this to play the entire song, which is just repeating this over and over again. So let's go ahead and do that. It's gonna be always two verses, 2 choruses, 2 verses, 2 choruses. So that's the whole thing that you're just gonna repeat, and then you're done with the song. So you gotta be good at making sure you can do these things back to back and cross over between the different sections. But other than that, it's just the same parts that repeat. So that is nice. So let's bring it back to the verse. We'll play that 2 times nice and slowly together here, and we'll jump into the chorus, play that 2 times nice and slowly, and then we'll be all done. So we start at the beginning with Feliz Navidad. Here that is. Okay, another time. Same way we did the first time now. Prospero anno y felicidad. One more time through. And now we can do the chorus. One more time. And then we could go back into that verse again. And, keep on going again and again. Because that is how the song goes. We have 2 verses, 2 chorus, 2 verses, 2 chorus. So just make sure you guys have that down. But other than that, these are the sections to it. This is all you have to practice. We'll go ahead and put it up one more time for you at the end so you can pause, follow along with it as you do. So here's the verse for you guys. All together here, this is everything that we had. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Prospero anno y felicidad. You play that twice, you got your 2 verses. Going into the chorus, we had I want to wish you a Merry Christmas with lots of presents to make you happy. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. And we're done. We keep repeating those, and you got through your full song. So, hope that was helpful for you guys. As you get into this holiday season, want to make sure you do have some nice Christmas songs you can play for your friends. If you have been working on guitar, this is a great one for you to learn. Beginner towards intermediate level here, go ahead and make sure you play that nice and slowly, get the hang of it, get confident with it before you get up to the full speed of the main song. But always try and go quicker and quicker as you do get comfortable with remembering the notes here. All right, have fun playing, and we'll see you next time.